Today we're going to be talking about the 4-month sleep regression. As a new parent, you may hear about how children's sleep changes around the 4-month mark. That's because two things happen. The first thing that happens is children go through a cognitive spurt, and as they do that, they'll often start being more distracted when they're feeding. So your baby will go from being on the breast or on the bottle and feeding very well to being on and off, on and off, on and off, looking around, being really engaged with their surroundings. This can often make you feel like the reason they're waking up more at night is because they're hungry. What's actually happening is the sleep cycles are changing and they're taking on a different pattern. Babies under this age group have only typically 2 wakings around 4 hours apart. Not all babies, but most. Around the 4-month mark, they'll start to wake up more frequently at night. This is when parents really start to feel the effects of sleep deprivation. What is known as sleep regression is actually sleep progression. Your child is doing what they're supposed to do and everything's okay. But issues will arise if your child doesn't know how to fall to sleep. Most parents resort to using some sort of prop to help their baby fall to sleep. And that's quite normal because in the beginning, you want to hold them, you want to feed them, you might give them a soother. What happens over a period of time is that develops into what we call a sleep association. And it for you will become a coping mechanism. It will go from taking maybe only 5 or 10 minutes to get your baby to sleep to sometimes taking up to an hour and a half. It's at this point that most parents really feel like they need to reach out to get some support. But in terms of what your child is doing, it is not sleep regression. It is a normal part of development.